we go. Hey guys, how's it going? I am Joy, and welcome to a brand new series for the channel. I hope, anyway. I'm joined by my good friend from way back in the day, Steve.
Hey, Joey, how you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. Thanks for agreeing to do this with me. I know this is like the first time we've been on call, but
Yeah, not a problem there.
cool, cool. So, if you guys have been with me for a while, Steve and I used to do some videos on Pogo, like dominoes, pool. He beat me in cribbage a lot.
Battleship.
I miss cribbage. We got to start playing that again.
Yeah, I know.
That was fun. So anyway, in this series, we will be doing a basic versus in the NFL predictions and seeing who's going to be the ultimate versus champion at the end of the NFL season.
Yeah,
We're both pretty big football fans, so we figured, why not?
yeah.
All
This
right.
should be fun.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. So we'll see how it'll go. I'll keep all the scores in the description so you guys can follow along and play along in the comments as well if you want to.
And also, we should tell everybody we're doing this for entertainment purposes, and we are not responsible for any losses as a result of our picks.
Yeah, exactly. If you're gonna listen to us for advice, you got more problems than just that. So honestly, this is all just us hanging out, competing against each other,
Yeah,
and
sure.
just having fun.
Mhm.
So if you are ready to start off,
Okay.
all right. So first up, we have in the Thursday night football game, the Houston Texans visiting the Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl defending champions.
Yeah. The, Obviously, the camp camps are stronger again this year with Mahomes there at
Yeah,
quarterback.
yeah, pretty much. I'm agreeing with you there. I like Houston because I'm a big fan of J.J. Watt, but I gotta go with Kansas City on that one.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. All
Hmm.
right. So far we have not diverged from each other. So we'll see
Hmm.
how we do. Next game, I believe starting on Sundays, would be the Philadelphia Eagles at the Washington football team.
Yeah, that's right.
Had to catch
The
myself.
name anymore.
Yeah. So who
Okay.
you got on that one?
Okay, I got the Eagles in this one because Washington's pretty much a mess right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think they have a better quarterback and just overall. How do you know? I knew you would do this. Um,
No.
yeah. Steve says I do know. How you doing? But anyway, the Eagles seem to have a better overall offensive unit, especially since Washington got rid of Adrian Peterson for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Um, JD McKissick might be good for them, but I haven't seen enough to actually commit. So I'm once again in agreement and going to go with Philly.
Yeah. So we're so far we're in agreement.
Yeah, one of these games we have to disagree, right?
Exactly.
All right. Well, we might disagree here. I don't know. Next up, we have Miami at the Patriots.
Yeah, the Patriots are going to go in a different direction this year with Cam Newton at quarterback there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but of course they still have Belichick as their head coach there, and his system is still strong. So I'm going Patriots on this one.
Yep. I'm taking the Patriots as well. Miami does have Fitzpatrick starting over their rookie, which I found interesting. But I'll be interested to see how Cam Newton plays with Bill Belichick's system
Yeah,
because
right.
they're completely different styles. So I think that'll be cool to see.
Yeah, be fun to watch.
Yeah, I knew that he would win the starting job. I just wasn't a big fan of it personally. I'm not a fan of his at all. But we'll see. All right, next up, the first in the NFC North, we have Green Bay going to Minnesota.
Ooh, this one's tough on my end there.
Mm.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers is a good quarterback there, and but they're on the road against Kirk Cousins there. So I'm going to go with the Vikings on this one.
Ooh, we finally disagree. I am taking Aaron Rodgers and the Pack as much as I dislike because I honestly, Green Bay is probably my least favorite team in the division just because I don't like Aaron Rodgers. But I don't know. I just think that they're a better team overall, and I don't really like Kirk Cousins. And aside from their run game, I don't really know what Minnesota has to offer. So
Mhm.
we finally disagree on one. Yay.
Yeah, there we go.
Finally. All right, next up, the AFC, an AFC battle finally. The Indianapolis Colts at the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Well, Indy now has a new face at quarterback now with Phil Rivers,
Yeah, yep.
and Jacksonville. I don't know what their offense is going to be like because they got rid of Leonard Fournette there, and he went to join Tom Brady in
Mm-hmm.
Tampa.
Yep.
Uh, So I'm going to go with the Colts in this one.
I as well. I adore Philip Rivers. I think that he is incredibly competent and just didn't have the pieces really around him much when he was in San Diego. So,
And Los Angeles.
and Los Angeles, right? The whole name change. Freaking ridiculous if you ask me, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna agree, and I'm gonna go with Indianapolis on that. They don't have a lot around him, I don't think. I haven't really been keeping much tabs
Yeah,
on that team, but I like Philip Rivers, and I don't know what Jacksonville has at all.
yeah.
So I am going with Indy as well.
So we're in agreement on that one.
Yeah, we agree on that as well. Now this one is gonna be fun for the layout. We have the Bears visiting the Lions.
I gotta tell you something the truth there.
Mm.
Originally, I was going to pick the Bears there, but just recently I was watching Michael Wilbon, our favorite sports commentator,
Mm-hmm.
and he was saying, I heard him saying they're going to give Mitch Trubisky another chance at quarterback, and I was like, uh-oh.
You are amazing and did a perfect segue into my overlay that I was going to do. So thank you for that.
No
I
problem.
agree. The Bears never seem to have a quarterback situation handled. I thought when they got Foles that they would actually do well,
Yeah,
but then they decided to go with Mitch over him, and I'm like, but why?
yeah, exactly.
So basically, they are trash,
Yeah.
and
So,
apparently always will be.
yeah.
So
So I'm going with Detroit myself there.
I completely agree with you, and I am very happy
Yeah.
that we
I got
agree.
a quick question for you.
Yeah.
How much impact do you think Adrian Peterson will make for the Lions?
In week one, probably not a huge impact because I don't think that they're going to give him his touches because it's too soon and he, air quote, doesn't know the playbook. But I think down the line during the rest of the season, his veteran leadership alone will be tremendously helpful.
Okay.
I think that he can help with Swift and Carryon Johnson and Ty Johnson,
Yeah,
just teaching them the finer points of power running.
exactly.
Yeah.
So gotta go with Matt Stafford this week.
Yes, for sure. Matt Stafford, Kenny Galladay, who we finally locked down, which is good. So, hopefully, anyway, that's what I'm going with. I mean, if it was any other team other than Chicago, it'd be closer, but it's Chicago. So, like,
Yeah,
I'm not concerned.
sure.
So the next up we have the Vegas Raiders, apparently.
Yeah. Are you going to just do the city change there for the Raiders?
Yeah, I remembered. It took me a minute, but I finally remembered. And they will be visiting the Carolina Panthers.
Ooh.
This is a tough one, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Carolina there. I don't know what direction they're going in there,
Mm.
and I think with the Raiders' new fan base in Vegas, they might be a little bit of a contender there, not to take the Chiefs there. So for this week, I'm going with Vegas there.
All right, I took Carolina because I don't really like John Gruden, and I think being on the road is going to be an issue. Because I don't think the fan base is going to really travel that well with them, so their first home game should be okay. But I like Carolina's run game. Their running back is amazing. I adore him. So
Okay, makes
so
sense.
we disagree again, but that's we're supposed to.
True.
All right, so I am taking Carolina. You are taking the Raiders. That is good to know. All right,
Yeah.
next up we have the Jets at Buffalo.
I like Buffalo's quarterback there,
Hmm.
especially last season. There, they, they they finally broke into the playoffs there.
They had a really good
So
season.
yeah, so for Buffalo this year, if they want to try to take the Patriots there, this year's got to be their proving point there.
Hmm. If there's
So I'm
ever,
going
go ahead.
so I'm going Bills this this week.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna take the Bills as well. Not so much because the Bills are good, but because the Jets are not. So
True.
I think that the Bills do have a chance of taking the division if they can keep the momentum from last year. And if there's ever a season to do it, it would be when the Patriots are kind of like in a tailspin, not really sure what they're doing, not
Yeah,
having Tom Brady. So we'll
yeah,
see how
yeah.
that all goes. But so we both take Bills again.
Right.
Interesting. I did not put them on the. Yes, I did. Okay, there we go. Next up, we have the Cleveland Browns
Mhm.
at the Baltimore Ravens. Another little division
Yeah.
battle.
Uh, yeah, the Ravens are strong this year, especially with their MVP quarterback there.
Hmm.
So I'm going Ravens this
Yeah,
week.
yeah. This one wasn't even close for me. I want to like Cleveland because I'm a fan of like the underdogs, and I do need an AFC team. But I think I'm kind of leaning more towards the Titans for my AFC team of choice. So I'm definitely taking the Ravens on this one. It's just it's not even fair, not close. Ravens
Yeah,
all day.
true.
No. Next up, the Battle of the Birds. We have the Seattle Seahawks going to Atlanta to take on the Falcons.
Okay, yeah. I like Seattle because Russ Wilson there as one of the top quarterbacks in the league there, and Atlanta is going to probably finish near the basement there because they have to compete in the same division as the Bucks and the Saints there.
Hmm. I agree.
So I'm going Seahawks.
I agree. I went Seahawks as well. I mainly went with them because outside of like Julio Jones, I don't really know what Atlanta has to offer. They didn't
Yeah.
really rebuild. I was talking with Dad about this a few days ago. Every single
Mhm.
year, I expect Atlanta to rebuild, like shore up the offensive line, get some more pieces for Matt Ryan, and they just never do.
No,
Like I keep
they never.
expecting them to, and they just never do. So
No.
I I'm very disappointed. They are the one team that always lets me down every single season.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
So
sad.
you won't get you won't be surprised if they finish near the bottom there.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be them or Carolina fighting for
Yeah.
last place in the division. Honestly,
Yeah.
but it's a very hotly contested division now, which makes me happy.
Yeah.
All right, so next up, moving on along, another one that's gonna be kind of a meh game. We have the Chargers visiting the
Mhm.
Bengals.
Yeah. The big question for Cincinnati is how their number one pick is going to do at quarterback there.
Mm-hmm.
Is, is he going to be better than Andy Dalton there?
Oh,
I'm
I,
going to
I I
say
think so.
I'm going to say for this week there, I'm going to take the Bengals in the upset over the Chargers.
I agreed. Surprisingly, I actually took an upset pick for once, and I went with Cincinnati. I think that Joe Burrow will do well. I just don't know what really he has around him to make a
Exactly.
to make a team with. So this year is not going to be their year, but in the years to come, they can build pieces around him and be a force to be reckoned with in that division.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so we'll see how that all goes. That'll be very
Good.
interesting. Yeah. So next up, we have Arizona going to San Francisco.
Uh, okay. I like the Niners because will they build the momentum from going to the Super Bowl last season there?
Hmm.
So I'm going Niners this game there.
I agree. They need a redemption season for how the Super Bowl turned out. Him, Garoppolo choking the way that he did in the second half, and then the defense just completely letting Mahomes come back.
Yeah, exactly.
That was horrendous. They need a redemption season, and all Arizona has really is Kyler Murray and Larry Fitzgerald, who's getting kind of long in the tooth right now. So
True.
I don't know, but I think it should be a fairly easy win for San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
So
Great.
we'll see. But I am hopeful. Then
Mm-hmm.
again, I don't know what else they have. All I know really is Jimmy Garoppolo and Kittle, I think. Their tight
Yeah.
end.
All there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Kittle's not bad. He's going to be a hard one to stop, so
Yeah.
we'll see. All right, next up we have the Tampa Bay Bucks going to New Orleans.
Yeah. This one's going to be a quarterback battle
Yeah,
there.
it is. Yeah, it is.
Brady and Breeze there.
It's going
Now,
to be
the
very interesting.
yeah, well, especially with Brady having Leonard Fournette and Rob Gronkowski on his team there.
They reloaded that offense to help Brady.
Yeah, but the only problem I have with the Bucks is do they have a field goal kicker?
Mm. Yeah,
That's
that is important. A lot of people don't give the kicking side of the ball any kind
yeah,
of credit, but it's so important. We've seen that last year. So many
yeah,
games ended
exactly.
in ties because no one could hit a freaking field goal to save their life.
Yeah, unless they
So
get somebody like a Vanteri or Gostowski to come in and kick perfect field goals there, I think they're in trouble there.
yeah, my question on them was always the defense as well. Like I know that they reloaded and completely stacked the offense behind Brady, but I didn't see them adding a whole lot in defense. And I think my friend Sam, troll in the community, he's a Saints fan, and we were talking the other day, and I got his advice on the pick and all that, and he was saying that being able to cover all of the weapons that New Orleans has to offer at the same time is going to be very, very difficult with a limited
Uh,
backfield.
true, true. So
So
for the game, I'm going to go with the Saints in a close one.
yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be very close. It might actually be like our first overtime game of this season. Um, I'm going against the hype, and I'm going to take New Orleans as well. But I think it will definitely be close, and
True,
it's all going to come down to probably, like you said, a kicking team or a defensive play to end it all.
true.
That'll be very, very good.
It will be.
Okay, so Sunday Night Football, we have the Cowboys going to the Rams.
Yeah, I like Dallas this year because of Dak Prescott there and all the weapons he has there. And as far as the Rams go, we don't know what kind of team they'll have this year.
Yeah.
Will they be with the Niners? Who's to say? So I'm going Dallas Cowboys in this game.
All right, fair enough. He does have a lot of weapons. I don't really like Ezekiel Elliott as a runner. Personally, I don't like his running style. How do you know? Um, and I believe that they still have Amari Cooper, right?
Yes, they do.
All right. He's probably like the only, I guess, star on that team that I could see them throwing to. I'm not a fan of Dak Prescott. And I like the coach for the Rams, so I'm gonna go with scheme over talent, and I'm taking the Rams on this one. And again, probably close, very close.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a disagreement on our end.
Yeah. So we've only disagreed like what, three, maybe four times.
3 games.
Yeah, 3 games. That's not bad.
Mhm.
So could be a difference maker. All right, so 2 games to go. Sunday night, the second one, we have the Steelers going to the Giants.
That's a Monday night football game there,
Oh,
by the
it's
way.
Monday. Monday.
Double header this week.
God, I hate week one because they always do two on Monday night, and it's
Yeah,
like,
true.
oh my god.
Try
Well,
to try to get more viewers watching it there.
yeah, yeah, that's true. But like, it's still just like spread it out a little bit. You know, it's just it's hard.
True. Okay, they're the Giants. They're wonder who they have at quarterback there because I don't last Giant quarterback I remember was Eli Manning.
I believe they have Daniel Jones,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
who took over for Eli, but I'm not positive who they're starting actually.
So maybe you're right there. Yeah. But I still like Big Ben the Steelers there. They're still forced to be reckoned with in the AFC North. So I'm going Steelers this game.
Yeah, I agree. Last year was very disappointing for me with Pittsburgh, just because they had so many injuries and no one could stay healthy, and then there was the whole AB situation, and it was just like Ew.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm going to take the Steelers as well. Another redemption season for them.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can actually stay healthy and not, break something this time.
Yeah, I agree.
And plus, being with the Giants in the first week is going to be very helpful because it's not really going to be much of a challenge. So, really, if they lose to the Giants, then I don't have much hope for the rest of the season.
True.
All right, so final game. We have Tennessee going to the Broncos.
Okay. Tennessee surprised a lot of people last season. They're, making it all the way to the conference final there against the Chiefs there.
Did.
Yeah. And most of it's because of their head coach there who has real good playmaking skills there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going Titans this game in a close one.
Yeah, I think it'll probably be closer than a lot of people expect it to be. I don't really know what Denver has though, because Joe Flacco's out, I believe, unless he's healthy
Probably.
again. But
I think they might have even drafted a quarterback. And
yeah. So they're going to be starting a rookie if that's the case, which is just never a good idea. I like Tennessee. I like the coaching. I'm not a big fan of their QB, but I do love Derrick Henry. So I think their running game is strong. Their coaching is strong. So I'm going to take Tennessee as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't disagree a whole lot.
Yeah, just 3 games there.
Yeah. So those will be the difference maker for the rest of this season on our prediction results. But we'll see how it all goes.
True.
So, thank you again for joining me on this, and hopefully, good luck in your predictions. By the way,
you too, Joy.
yep, thank you. And let us know in the comments what your predictions are, how wrong you think we are, etc. And if you like this kind of idea, so we can continue doing it going forward, because I think this is going to be very fun.
We welcome all suggestions.
Yeah, this is something that Steve and I do like on our own time anyway, just with ourselves, like in messaging and stuff like that. So I figured bringing it here would be kind of fun.
Entertaining.
Yeah. More entertaining, a chance to actually talk for a change. Because we've known each other, what, 9 years?
Of 10 there,
10?
I think.
Yeah, it was either 9 or 10. I couldn't remember if we met the first year that I was on Pogo or not, but
Yeah, I think we met on August 19th.
yeah. But I wasn't sure on what year it was. But I'm with you on that. I think it was 10. It was.
Yeah, could be 2010.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was a year after I joined. So yeah, we've known each other for a decade, and this is the first time that we've ever been on call.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But
Yeah.
my God. So anyway, so let us know. Check out the links down below for my link to Twitter and Discord if you guys want to join up there. Let us know again, as always, what you thought. And we will catch you, hopefully, next week for more NFL predictions.
Bye.